Was I not on? Oh.
You don't need this one.
Okay, we're back for game number 2. Marian is taking the field. They're the home team, so we'll give you the Mount St. Joe lineup, and we'll try to catch up here. Head coach, former coach Chuck Murray here, along with Casey Fincham. Macy Cornelius will lead off in left. Emily McDonald will bat second and center. Shelby Rakoski will bat third at third. Maddie Kennedy batting fourth and right. Kayla Bain will bat fifth, the DP. Batting sixth, the first baseman Kylie Hankenhoff. Batting seventh, the catcher Sydney Stewart. Batting eighth, the shortstop Avery Wiltermude. Batting ninth, the second baseman Elena Flynn. And on the mound will be Courtney Hankenhoff for the Lions. As we're going to step in, and doggone, we're going to start right at 11:30, or it's 11:29, so we're right on schedule. So just a quick 25-minute break in between games. The first pitch delivered by the pitcher, Collie Pliner, is a called strike, and we are underway in game number 2. Macy Cornelius leading it off. We've switched fields from E to D. Macy shows bunt, pulls it back, ball 1. As always, in the coaching box for the Lions, Coach Blythe Gotterwitz at third and Katie Holmer at first. We are under a tent now, so we're a little shade here. Pitch. That's low, ball 2 for Marian. Aaron Lowe in right. Hope Motto in center. Sophia Cirillo in left. Riley Mankowski at third. Carissa Heisdorf at short. Savannah Newth at second. Mackenzie Christofferson at first. That's a ball high. Lexi Paulsberg behind the plate, and on the mound is Kaylee Pliner. So Macy, the leadoff hitter. I think we're caught up. That's a called strike. Macy's still way ahead. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lined hard into left field, a base hit. So Cornelius with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Emily McDonald. Got a report from Sports Information Director Blake Watson. The baseball team leads 3-1 after 1 inning over in Lake Auburndale, Florida. So that's good news. We'll be there tomorrow broadcasting their game. Softball's off Tuesday, and we'll be back with softball on Wednesday. Runner goes, throw to second. Cornelius steals second on the first pitch. So the Lions immediately have a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Pitch is a ball. And we're looking up now. It's pretty much not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful day to play. Pitch. Emily squares the bunt, and it's foul. So Emily with 2 strikes now. In all likelihood will be swinging away. Wind in the pitch. That's grounded, a hard foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Emily McDonald. Emily in the first game with a couple of base hits and a stolen base. Had a good first game. Coming. Boy, that looked good. Just a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kleiner looks for the sign, delivers. That swung on and popped up in the infield. Second baseman Newth over to make the catch, so unfortunately no advancement there. First down to the inning, and that'll bring up Shelby Rakowski. Shelby in game one had a hit and 4 at-bats. Pitch, ball inside, 1 ball, no strikes. That swung on and hit hard. Nice play by the third baseman. Mankowski throws across the diamond to throw out. Rakowski on the play. Cornelius moves over to third, but there's 2 outs now. Matty Kennedy with a couple of base hits in game one. Digs in trying to get the Lions on the board here. Pitch. Good pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. Matty shakes her head in agreement like, yep, good pitch. Live to fight another day. Matty started off game number 1 in the 7th inning with that base hit. She scored the tying run. Ball inside, which eventually the Lions won with a walk-off walk to claim game number 1, 7-6. Different opponent this game, Marian from Wisconsin. Pitch, swung on and fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield a little shallow and right. Really shallow almost all the way around here. Pitch, that's jam shot, foul. That's going to foul in front of the Marian dugout. Unplayable, just couldn't quite get to it. Marian dressed in blue with black pants. The Lions still in their blue, navy blue pants with the gray and gold stripe, and the gray jersey with the MSJ lettering and navy and outlined in gold. Pitch, Matty swings and lifts it to center field. Pretty deep, and it's over the center fielder's head, and she'll cruise. Well, again, she'll slide into second base with a double. Matt Toad drifted back on it, quite couldn't get it. Again, playing a little bit shallow, so the Lions made them pay for that. So the Lions get on the board with a 2-out double by Matty Kennedy. Macy Cornelius scores. Lions lead 1-0. That'll bring up Kayla Bain, who drew an impressive walk as a pinch hitter in game 1 in that 2-run 7th. Pitch, that's popped to shallow right. That may drop. No, really nice running catch by the second baseman there. That's Newth. Really nice play. So the Lions pick up a run on a couple of base hits. We're in the middle of the first. Mount St. Joe 1, Marian nothing. Coming to bat on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the bottom of the first. Leading it off will be right fielder Aaron Lowe. On the mound for the Lions, Courtney Hankenhoff. It's her third appearance of the year, her second start. 3 1/3 innings. She's given up 6 hits, 5 earned runs, and 4 walks. So Courtney looking to get off to a good start in here, game 2. Lions looking for a sweep of their doubleheader today, playing 2 separate opponents. Lowe swings it from the left side. First pitch right in there for strike 1.
Good, babe.
Lowe with somewhat of an open stance. Left-handed batter's box. Pitch. Didn't mean to. Checked your swing. Fouled it along the third base line in front of the Marian dugout. Marian in the third base dugout, and the Mount in first. Pitch. Low and away. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Checking the wristband for the pitch they want called. Sydney Stewart behind the plate this game. Pitch stays a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So now's the time you want to come after him. You don't want to go full count here to the leadoff hitter. Pitch. That's lined right at the shortstop. Wiltermude for out number 1. Had her played perfectly. So 1 up, 1 down. That'll bring up Mackenzie Christofferson. She's the first baseman. Swings it from the right side. Delivers up and out, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Strike right in there, out inside corner. Good pitch. Mount outfield pretty much straight away. Again, Cornelius may be shading a little bit towards the line. Corners are about a step in front of the base. Middle infield at regular depth. That's grounded to Flynn at second. She's up with it. Over to first for out number 2. That'll bring up Mankowski, third baseman. Hankenhoff sisters on the field here. Courtney on the mound. And there's a hit by pitch. That'll send Mankowski down to first. That'll bring up the DP, Ari Schleep. Swings it from the right side. Hankenhoff fires, grounded to third. Up with it, Rakowski throws over to Hankenhoff, and that retires the sides. After 1 complete, they get no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We are through 1 complete here. Mount St. Joe 1, Marian nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the top of the second. Leading off will be first baseman Kylie Hankenhoff. Kylie will step in. It'll be then Sydney Stewart and Avery Wiltermude to face Pliner, who's in her second inning of work. She gave up a run on a couple hits in inning number 1. Wind in the pitch. That's upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch. Called strike outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kyla didn't really like that call too much. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Looks in for the sign. Kicks. And she gets in her kitchen a little bit, but she fights it off and fouls it off over the Lion dugout. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 again. That's up, ball 2. Kylie battling hard for her at bat here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on the way. That's outside, ball 3. So she's worked the count back to full. Really nice at bat going here. So we're going to have a payoff pitch here to the leadoff hitter. Pitch, jam shot, ground to the mound. Pliner picks it up and throws her out for out number 1. So that'll be scored 1-3 for the people scoring at home. That'll bring up Sydney Stewart, catching game number 2. It swung on and fouled off. Sydney Stewart with her first at bat of the year. Still very, very windy here in Winter Haven. Strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes to the catcher, right-handed hitting catcher. 0-2, that's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Hit the outside corner. So the Lions have 2 up and 2 down here in the second. First strikeout for Plano. That'll bring up Avery Wiltermude. Avery in game number 1 was 1 for 3, a double and a walk. That swung on and grounded in the hole into left field, a base hit. So a 2-out single for Avery. So a 2-out single, that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Elena Flynn. Elena, game number 1, had a base hit and stolen base. Ball low, 1 ball, no strikes. AC Cornelius on deck. Let's little pop-up that the third baseman snares. That's Mankowski. So the Lions get a hit and strand a runner. We're through in the middle of the second. Mount St. Joe 1, Marian nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the second. Savannah Newth will lead it off for Marian, followed by Carissa Heisdorf and Lexi Paulsberg to face Hankenhoff, who hit one batter in the first but stranded her. Lions lead 1-0. We play the bottom of the second here, game number 2. The Lions a winner 7-6 in game number 1 against Aurora. Move their record to 4-3 on the season. First pitch, strike right in there. No balls, 1 strike. If you're with us in the first broadcast, I mentioned that this complex has 5 fields. It's in a circle with a big press box in the middle. That's balls low. Our broadcast location is right behind home plate. This game, we were a little bit to the left of home plate. Last game, we were a little bit to the right. But a good view of the field, can see all the action. So we bring it to you all week from down here in Florida. Ball inside. Tomorrow we'll be at baseball. Last report we had, they were winning 3-1 after 1 inning. We'll try to update you as we go along. If you're interested in that, I believe they have live stats on that going. You can go to msjlions.com to check that out. Pitch is a little bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. I'm sorry, 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a called strike, so it runs the count full. We'll have a payoff pitch. That's ball 4 high, so nice at bat there by Newth to draw the leadoff walk. Carissa Heisdorf, the shortstop, will step in. Again, swings it from the right side, so we'll see if Marian plays any small ball here. First baseman Hankenhoff way in. They do show bunt. It's a nice bunt up the line. Hankenhoff will throw to Flynn covering at first, so the sacrifice is successful. 3-4 sacrifice bunt moves the runner up. So they have the tying run in scoring position with 1 out. Lexi Paulsberg, the catcher, steps in. Again, swings it from the right side. A unique position out there at second base. The runner, Newth, is actually down. There's a called strike. Is down in almost like a track starter's position, as if she was running the 100-yard dash. Interesting way to run the bases. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Both hands on the ground. That's a ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coach Godowitz, quick timeout, is going to run to the mound for a quick chat. The conference is over. Coach Goddard was back in the dugout. Paulsberg will step back in. One ball, no strikes as we play the bottom of the second. Pitch that swung on, pop foul over and out of play behind the Lion dugout, bouncing into the crowd. One ball, one strike. One. That swung on and popped up. Flynn is going to call for it, and she will make the catch for out number 2. That'll bring up Sophia Sorello, the left fielder. Again, right-handed hitter. So 2 outs now. Newth still out at second base. Pitch, a little bit inside. One ball, no strikes. Pitch that swung on and popped up. Hankenhoff, the first baseman, calls it off and makes the catch to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We're through 2 complete. Mount St. Joe 1, Marian nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. Leading off the line third will be left fielder Macy Cornelius. She singled, stole a base, and scored in first for the only run of the ball game. Wind in the pitch. It's a called strike. Want to mention the umpires for today's game. Roger Swanson behind the plate calling balls and strikes, and Tom Oliver on the bases. We thank these gentlemen and people that come down to Florida here and help with the tournament. I know there's a lot of, around the country, there's an umpire shortage, and we need more people umpiring and officiating sports for these kids. Fouled off, no balls, 2 strikes. Kleiner looking to the dugout, trying to get a sign. Now she kicks and fires. That's fouled off. Macy stays alive. No balls, 2 strikes. Cornelius, the senior. 0-2. That swung on and lined right up the middle for a base hit. So nice piece of hitting there by Macy with 2 strikes. Emily popped out the second, the first at bat. Macy stole second in the first, so we'll see what they either try to bunt her over or just try to straight steal here. She's going to bunt. She does bunt. Nice bunt. And the third baseman, Mankowski, throws her out, but the sacrifice is successful. So the Lions have a runner at second with 1 out, and up comes Shelby Rakowski. She grounded to third in her first at bat. Pitch. There's a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. That's bounced foul. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, jam shot to left field. Back goes Cirillo. Enter track. She makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs. That'll bring up the hot hitting Maddie Kennedy. She doubled to center field her first at bat. The Lions looking for that big 2-out hit. That's bounced towards third. It's going to be tough. Maddie's going to beat that out. We're going to give that an infield hit. Kind of took a spinner, little spin. The third baseman, Mankowski, couldn't quite come up with it. So the Lions have runners on first and third with 2 outs. We'll see if Maddie takes off on the first pitch here to get herself in scoring position. If she comes up clean, it's going to be a really, really tough play. It's going to be bang, bang. So with Maddie's speed, it's an infield hit. Let's see if she steals second on this pitch. Kayla Bain steps in, and she does not go on the first pitch. Called strike 1. Kayla popped out to second, her first at bat. That swung on and popped to shallow right, and that's down for a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to wave Kennedy around, and she avoids the tag. She scores. Bain's going to go all the way to third. So a 2-run double. She'll advance to third on the throw. And the Lions lead at 3-0. So just kind of one of them kind of blue pits that fell in there. They just couldn't quite get to. It ends up being a 2-run double, 2 RBIs. The Lions lead at 3-0. Maddie Kennedy racing around the bases with her speed to score. Bain ends up at third. Hankenhoff fouls it straight back. So sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it. The old Rod Carew, hit them where they ain't, and certainly that was the case there. You just see that it was going to be a tough play. Pitch is inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch, swung on, hit hard to third. Nice play by the third baseman. Mankowski throws across the diamond to Christofferson to retire the sides. But the Lions pick up 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, 1 left. We're in the middle of the third. Mount St. Joe 3, Marian nothing on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the bottom of the third. Leading off, it'll be center fielder number 10, Hope Matteau. She swings it from the left side. And it'll be Aaron Lowe and Mackenzie Christofferson. First pitch is down low, ball one. Lions with a 2-run top of the third. Again, lead at 3-0. Pitch, strike right in there by Courtney Hankenhoff. Got two sisters out there on the field at the same time. That's got to be a great feeling for the parents and the relatives. And actually kind of know how that feels. I had a couple boys playing baseball and football together at the same time. Fouled off to the left side. One ball, one strike. That's bounced foul. One ball, two strikes. Marian from Wisconsin. That's bounced to the mound. Hank boots it, and she's going to be safe on the air by the pitcher. So it went right to her, just kind of stayed down on her a little bit, so that'll be E1 fielding if you're scoring with us at home. Aaron Lowe lined out to Avery Wiltermude, the first at bat, hit it hard. She shows bunt. It's called strike on the outside corner. No balls, one strike. Strike two. Swinging. No balls, two strikes. That's grounded foul. Good 0-2 pitch. A couple inches off the plate on the outside corner, and load you just enough to kind of tap it foul.
This whole browser?
No balls, two strikes.
We have MSJ on top of Marian on bottom, but our logo is for Marian.
Ball down, one ball, two strikes.
What do you mean?
1-2, good pitch, grounded to Wiltermude at short. She'll take it herself. Tag second for the force, throw to first, not in time, but they do get the lead runner. And Lowe is safe at first. So that'll be a fielder's choice, and Matteau's out, 6 unassisted. That'll bring up Christofferson, who grounded second her first at bat. Pitch. That's lined into right center. That's a base hit. Kennedy over, McDonald over to cut it off. So runners on first and second with one out. That'll bring up Mankowski, who was hit by the pitch in her first at bat. So Marian, a couple base runners on, threatening to cut into the lead.
It says visitors, Marian, and then we're home with our logo, but we're not. And let's go right.
Pitch, a little bit high. One ball, no strikes. Pitch just down low. 2 balls, no strikes. Wind picking up a little bit here. That's grounded up the middle. It's going to sneak through for a base hit. McDonald up with her, going to hold the runner at third. So the bases are loaded for Schleep. Spankowski rolls one up the middle for a base. So I think Coach Goddard is going to make a change. And we'll give you the change when we come back right after this. New pitcher for the Lions is Leslie Ramers. She's making her 5th appearance of the year. She came in and got the win in game number 1. Now she inherits the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 3rd, and Ari Schleep is at the plate, the DP. She grounded third her first at bat, but she's the 4-hole hitter. Looks like the Lions corners are going to play in, and the middle's back. Pitch that swung on and yanked to left. Nice running catch by the left fielder, Cornelius. It's going to turn into a sacrifice fly, but really nice catch there by Macy as she went to the line and made the catch. Ball was hit really hard, so that's going to be a sacrifice fly. 1 run, but there's now 2 outs as Lowe crosses the plate. That pitch is down. New takes ball 1. Pitch grounded to short. Nice play by Wiltermude. Over to Hackenhoff, and that ends the inning. So the Lions escape a bunch of danger. Marian does score 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. 3 left on base. We're in the middle of the 3rd, or after 3 complete. Mount St. Joe 3, Marian 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. So we're back for the top of the 4th. Sydney Stewart will lead it off for the Lions. She struck out her first at bat. Lions lead it 3-1. Avoided a lot of damage that inning. Bases loaded, no outs. Only allowed 1 run out of that mess. First pitch is a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. So the run last inning will be unearned. But as they say, they all count. Pitch, that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch, that's swung on a line drive off the pitcher's glove. Pliner and rolls into shallow center field for a base hit. So Sydney Stewart with her first hit. That'll bring up Avery Wiltermude. Avery singled hard through the left side, her first at bat. She shows bunt. It's down low. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, 12.
Shows bunt again. She does bunt up the first base line. Grabbed by Christofferson, makes the tag, so that'll be 3 unassisted. Sacrifice bunt moves the runner up. Nice bunt by Avery. We'll break up Elena Flynn. So the Lions doing a much better job this game getting their bunts down. Stewart in scoring position. Line into center field, a base hit. Throw home. No one in the cutoff position, so she'll go to second on the throw as Stewart hand to hold up in third. Really nice base running there by Flynn. Recognized there was no cutoff, just went right to second. So that'll be a single to center, goes to second on the throw. Lions in business here with runners on second and third and only 1 out. The leadoff hitter, Macy Cornelius, coming to the plate. Chance for a couple runs here. I think they have some bullpen action going. I think he may be making a change here. He's going to go to the umpire. And he is going to make a change. We will let you know the change. We'll be right back. The new pitcher for Marian is McKenna Repovich, number 36. She is a sophomore from Plainfield, Illinois. Went to Plainfield East High School, so she inherits runners on second and third. 1 out here as the Lions bat in the top of the 4th. Kaylee Pliner went 3 1/3 innings and is responsible for giving up 3 runs and responsible for the 2 runners on base. As Cornelius digs in, she's 2 for 2. Pitch, strike called, no balls, 1 strike. Macy maybe not real comfortable with that call, thought it was maybe just a little high. No balls, 1 strike. Marian infield is in.
Got 1.
Pitch, she shows bunt, pulls back, 1 ball, 1 strike. Might have been on her own. First baseman Christofferson in pretty close as Mankowski is too. Pitch. Just took something off of that one. Landed right on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Macy looking now just to move the ball somewhere. Try to get at least one run in here at this at bat. Delivers. That ball off speed, stayed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Repovich looks for her sign. Delivers. That's grounded hard to second. They're going to take the out at first. Really nice base running there for the Lions to get that run as she was breaking on contact. That was Sydney Stewart scoring that run. So Macy with a really nice at bat there. RBI ground out. Lions lead at 4-1. Called strike 1. Flynn went to third on that. So she's on third with 2 outs. McDonald has popped to second and had a sacrifice bunt. Pitch. That's top towards second. Nice play by the second baseman, Newt, to flip to Christofferson to end the inning. But the Lions add on. They go 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We're in the middle of the 4th. Mount St. Joe 4, Marian 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the bottom of the 4th. Lions lead at 4-1. Leading off will be Carissa Heisdorf. She had a sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd. Squares the bunt, pulls back, ball 1. Leslie Reimers in relief of Hankenhoff. Called strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's fouled off. Pitch swung on and popped up. Flynn camps under it for out number 1. They'll bring up Lexi Paulsberg, who popped out the second in her first at bat. Swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch right at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed outside. Lions check and appeal, and they say no at first base.
She really wanted that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Tom Oliver down there says no. Next pitch is a ball, so we're 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3 at the knees. So 2 up, 2 down. Sophia Cirillo will step in. She popped out to first, her first at bat. Lions staff, first strikeout of the day. Pitch, right in there for called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch swung on and missed. Good fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Ramers with a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across. We're through 4 complete here in Winter Haven. Mount St. Joe 4, Marian 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the top of the 5th inning. We got a substitution for Marian. Catherine Albright, number 19, goes to shortstop for Heisdorf. She'll be in the 6th hole. Leading off for the Lions in the 5th, Shelby Rakoski, who is grounded to third and flied to left. First pitch is a called strike. Pitch, that's fouled off. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, took something off, up and out, 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck, Maddie Kennedy and Kayla Bain to follow here for the Lions in the 5th, leading at 4-1. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, wherever you're at, wherever you're listening. Thanks for making us part of your day. Just missed. Good take, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shelby battling in there. Lions leading hitter coming into this weekend, or this week. Pitch, that's lined to right, and that's going to be caught on the run by Lowe. Hit it hard, but right at her. So that's 1 out. That'll bring up Maddie Kennedy. Maddie's doubled to center and had an infield single to third and scored a run. She's 2 for 2. Maddie with a little bit of an open stance. Off speed, drops right in there for a called strike. Maddie shakes her head yes, like, yep, that was a strike. No balls, 1 strike. That's grounded towards third. Hit her in the batter's box, foul ball, and she's down. Hopefully she's okay. And this might not be so good. Now Coach Godderwis is trying to get her going, and athletic trainer Matt coming out, but sees no reason to. I think she's going to be all right, just probably a little sore right now. So Maddie trying to shake it off, and now Matt's going to come out and check on her.
Matt, you should have high-fived her forehead.
Athletic trainer Matt Shearer does an outstanding job along with his staff. Ashley working with baseball. Matt working with softball down here. She's jogging it off a little bit. And Coach Goddard was asking if she can swing a bat, and she says yes, she can. But, you know, she's hurting a little bit. Now home plate umpire Roger Swanson talking to her a little bit, trying to maybe just give her a little bit of extra time. So she's about ready to step back in. No balls, 2 strikes. I'm sorry, no balls, 1 strike. Pitch, that's fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes.
Who said that? You guys? Yeah. No, they asked me all the time. That was
Wine in the pitch. That swung on and rolled to short. The new shortstop, who is Albright, throws over to first to retire Maddie. So 2 up, 2 down. To bring up Kayla Bain. Kayla's popped to second and pitch, off speed, right in there for a strike. Thought that was the key to last game. The pitchers for Aurora, they had some good off speed. They just couldn't quite throw it enough for strikes and allowed the mount to sit on the fastball. That ball's up, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball down low and away. 3 balls, no strikes. So line's looking for a out base runner. Kylie Hankenhoff on deck. That's low. Well, that makes it ball 3. So it's 3 balls, no strikes now. See if Kayla's got the green light with 2 outs here or is taking all the way. I would anticipate taking, but we'll see if Coach gives her the green light. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. No, she is swinging and fouled it off into the Lion dugout. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three 3-1 delivery. That's grounded hard to second. But up with it is New. Throws over to Christofferson to retire the sides. Mount goes 1, 2, 3. We're in the middle of the 5th. Mount St. Joe 4. Marian 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. And we're back for the bottom of the fifth. Leading it off will be for Marian. First fault pitch, line drive, base hit into right field. That was Hope Mateau, the number 9 hole hitter, with a solid line drive to right for a leadoff single. So they have their leadoff hitter on. That'll bring up Aaron Lowe. Aaron on the day is lined out to short and grounded into a fielder's choice. Pitch, he shows bunt and fouls it off. No balls, 1 strike. Ramers delivers, a little bit off speed, called strike 2. As Lowe ran up as if to slap it. No balls, 2 strikes. That's down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ramers in relief of Hankenhorf. Hankenhoff, excuse me. Boy, good pitch. Right at the knees, Coach Gotterwis. Echoes my comments there. Boy, that looked good. I think you throw it in the same spot, you get the call on the next pitch. Ramers delivers. Boy, just missed. So I stand corrected there. I thought she'd get the call there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count pitch. We're going to have a payoff pitch coming. Jam shot, and it's down for a base hit. So just kind of a no man's land. It falls between short and third. So they're going to be threatening here with 2 runners on, nobody out. Lions going to have a little conference at the mound here, just the players. First pitch to Lowe, or Christopherson swung on and missed. I think Coach Gotterwis thought they had Lowe a couple times there on called strikes, and actually I did 2. Didn't get the calls, and then she gets the blue pitch. So first and second, no outs. Swung on and missed strike 2. The Lions corners in way in. Now they're going to back. They should back up some. Now third base coach is going to talk to Christopherson. (0-2) pitch on the way, swung on, fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Raymer's looking into the dugout for her sign. Now she looks at the wristband. The 0-2 swung on, popped up, should be an infield fly. It's caught by Flynn. Didn't see a signal, but maybe a late signal. So that's one out. That's a big first out as Ramers made a really nice pitch on the hands, got her to pop up. That'll bring up Mankowski, who's been hit by the pitch and singled up the middle. So she's been on base twice. Pitch that's swung on and lifted to center field. McDonald in left center makes the catch for out number 2. Made this comment a couple of years ago. There was an old center fielder for the Philadelphia Phillies named Gary Maddox. They used to say that 2/3 of the earth was covered with water. The other third was covered with Gary Maddox. Well, it's kind of the way Emily McDonald's been as a center fielder here at the Mount. She covers a lot of ground out there. Has been a great center fielder. That first pitch to Schleep is fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. She's grounded to third, and then she faced Raymer's first batter to hit. She line drive to left field that Macy Cornelius made a really good catch on, turned into a sacrifice fly. That could have been a big inning. Pitch, good pitch to the knees, called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. She didn't offer it. Went away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. That swung on and fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Big out here in the game. Schleep, their 4-hole hitter. With 1 swing, could tie this up. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Stewart turns, and she makes the catch in foul territory. Be scored FF2, and the Lions, after a couple singles to start the inning, get out of this inning unscathed. For Marian, no runs, 2 hits. No errors, 2 left. We're through 5 complete here in beautiful Braden, Florida. I'm sorry, Winter Haven, Florida. It's all beautiful down here, especially when you're coming from the north this time of the year. 4-1 Mount on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the top of the 6th. Leading it off for the Mount, Kylie Hankenhoff. He's grounded to the mound and grounded to third. First pitch is off speed high, ball 1. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. On deck, Sydney Stewart and Avery Wiltermood to follow. Off speed right in there. Good pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is a jam shot that's going to get up the middle for a base hit. Shortstop Albright made a great diving effort, but it just got enough to get through. Little jam shot, so the Lions have their leadoff hitter on to start the sixth. Catcher Sydney Stewart steps in. She struck out in the second, but singled up the middle and scored in the fourth. Looks like Coach Goderwitz is going to make, I would assume, a pinch running move here.
Thank you, sir.
So it's going to be Skylar Fletcher running for Kylie down at first. See if Sydney's looking to bunt here. She does square, bunts it up the first base line. Very nice. She's tug out, but the sacrifice works. So that'll be 3 unassisted, sacrifice bunt. Moves the pinch runner Skylar Fletcher into scoring position with 1 out. Again, the Lions executing at a high level this game compared to last game, getting their bunts down. Avery Wiltermuth steps in. Avery is singled through the left side and had a sacrifice bunt of her own. Ball down. 1 ball, no strikes.
Come on, 12.
Swung on and fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Avery playing outstanding shortstop today. Had a good day offensively. Avery, a sophomore from Sullivan, Indiana. That ball's down. Pitch, off speed, called strike 2.
You all right, 12, battle, babe?
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Lions the visitors this game, leading at 4-1. Pitch that swung on and popped up. That might be trouble, but the first baseman, Christopherson, makes the catch in foul territory. If you're scoring at home, that's FF3. Second out of the inning. They'll bring up Elena Flynn. She's popped a second and singled to center. On deck, Macy Cornelius. Ball low, off speed. 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, just missed. Looked like a pretty good pitch, actually. Called a ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Calls a ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. So a couple pitches Coach Goderwitz was complaining about last inning, and I think Marian might have had a gripe on a couple of those. There's a called strike, 3-1. But all in all, Roger Swanson's been pretty good behind the plate. Tom Oliver's nice job on the bases. No really tough calls, but still doing a nice job. There's a called strike. Again, we thank these gentlemen and ladies that come down here and umpire these games and give these kids a chance to play. Full count. Payoff. That's high, ball 4. Nice at bat there by Elena. That'll bring Macy Cornelius up with a couple runners on. Macy singled to left, singled up the middle, grounded to second. And I think we're going to have a change here. So we're moving we got some moving parts going on here, so we'll be back to tell you about it in a minute. Okay, the new pitcher for Marian is the second baseman's actually going to come in to pitch Savannah Newth, and Abby Schreiber will go to second base. So Cornelius is going to face called strike. He's going to face Knuth. No balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. She shows bunt. That looks like it's going to be a pass ball as the runners advance. So the Lions have 2 runners in scoring position. Cornelius with a chance to kind of break this thing open a little bit. She shows bunt. It's an excellent bunt. It's going to barely go foul. I mean, right up the third base line. It was probably foul by an inch or so. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Macy. So Macy down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch that's swung on and fouled. So Macy hanging in there.
You got it, babe.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now we're going to get a timeout. It's going to go to the mound here. And we'll step away for a minute. So we're back after the conference. That's down low. Thought Roger was going to ring her up, but he pulled back. It definitely was down and out. So Macy battling hard. Pitch that's swung on and lifted to center field. Mateau in, and she'll make the catch to end the inning. So the Lions threaten but do not score. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 2 left. We're in the middle of the 6th. Mount St. Joe 4, Marian 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. All right, we're back for the bottom of the 6th. Ramers will face Knuth, who's now on the mound. Swung on and missed. Knuth has walked and grounded to short. Pitch just missed down. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch that swung on and fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knuth followed by Albright, then Paulsberg. Pitch a little bit outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lions going for the sweep today. 6-5 win on a walk-off in game number 1 against Aurora, and now leading 4-1 in the 6th inning here of game number 2 against Marian, Wisconsin. Pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. Big first out right there. That'll bring up Albright. Okay, looks like we might have a pinch hitter here. Get the number, we can pass it along to you. Number 16, it looks like. Does that make sense to us here in the booth? Karina Wood, I believe, is going to pinch hit.
Thank you, sir. Let's go, Cat!
Karina Wood is the pinch hitter, number 16. One out in the inning. Pitch called strike 1, outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch a little bit down. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go, Cat!
The 1-1 delivery. That's swung on and popped foul behind us. And the gentleman behind us cannot quite make the grab. And he's giving an old shucks here. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Let's go, Cat.
Pitch. Down, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
She's cracking me up with her elbow. I can tell she's really good. Relax, drop.
Just missed inside. Wow. Full count. We'll have a payoff pitch here
Yeah.
to the pinch hitter Wood.
At this point, it looks like.
On deck is Paulsberg. 3-2 on the way. Fouled straight back. Our official score and is keep ducking on these pitches that are fouled back. We have a screen in front of us. But she's doing an excellent job anyway. Another payoff pitch that's swung on and yanked way foul over the Marian dugout and over to the other field.
Give me a glove and I might feel more confident.
The field where we just came from. Last game, moved fields this game. Pitch is swung on and lined to center. McDonald, a diving effort, can't make the play. She'll roll around. She's going to go for 3. They got a shot to get her. The throw to third, they got her. Wow, what a relay and what a play. So that went from center field McDonald to the shortstop Wiltermuth to the third baseman. So that should be scored 8-6-5. So a double and then out at third. Wow, what a relay by the Mount. Two outs in the inning. Swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. So Love with a really nice hit, or Wood with a nice hit, and McDonald made a great effort. Fouled off. That's the time you go for those great catches. You got a 3-run lead. You try to make the great play. Couldn't quite come up with it, but then a great relay by the Mount to cut down Wood trying to go for 3. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. That missed inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Raymer trying to get wins in back-to-back games here today. Pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. So Marian, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. We go to the 7th. Mount St. Joe 4, Marian 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. So we're back for the top of the 7th. The original starter, Heisdorf, is back at shortstop. As Emily McDonald will lead off the top of the 7th for the Mount. She takes a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Lions lead at 4-1. They bat here in the top of the 7th. Kicks and fires. Low, ball 1. Repovich still on the mound for Marian. Pitch, that's grounded up the middle. That's a base hit. So McDonald gets her first hit of the game. Leadoff single. That'll bring up Shelby Rakoski. Shelby's 0 for 3. Hit the ball hard last time. Lined out to right field. See what Coach has on here, whether she'll have her bunter over, let her swing. Pitch, she's running on the pitch, a grounder to short. They flip the second. And the call was safe. So that'll be a fielder's choice to the shortstop. McDonald beats the play. The reason she could beat it, because she was running on the pitch. So the Lions have runners on first. First and second. Maddie Kennedy at the plate. Chance to kind of break this thing open. She's going to show bunt. That's up and out. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. It's one of them games. The Lions with a 4-1 lead. It feels a lot more than that, but yet it's only a 3-run game. So clearly you want to try to add on here. 1-0. That's down low, 2-0. Two balls, no strike. Hitters count here for Maddie Kennedy. Maddie's doubled to center, singled to third, grounded to short. Ball 3 tight, so 3 balls, no strikes. On deck, Kayla Bain. Kylie Hankenoff did re-enter last inning for Skylar Fletcher. She went back to first base, failed to mention that. The 3-0, that's a called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Maddie, nods her head, that's a strike. Still way ahead, so you're trying to get a pitch you can drive here. Got a couple pitches to play with. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1 delivery, that's, thought it was down low for ball 4. That one, I think she was 100% right on that. That was low. So full count. She's kind of smiling and laughing on that one. I think Mr. Swanson might have missed that one. Full count. Pitch. That's fouled off. Count remains full. The runners were not moving on the pitch, and I think that's a good decision because you could easily line into a triple play. Full count. Pitch, that's grounded to short. They're going to go to third, and there's another fielder's choice. Emily McDonald beats the throw. The shortstop, Heisdorf, threw to Mankowski, and she just beat the throw, so that's a fielder's choice to the shortstop again, and that'll load the bases. Bang, bang play at third. Got the safe call, so Kayla Bain steps in with the bases loaded. Chance to break this thing open. First pitch swung on and popped to shallow right. The second baseman makes the play, and we're going to have a tag. Really nice base running right there by McDonald, so that'll actually be a P4 and a sacrifice fly. So she'll get an RBI out of that. And we had Shelby Rakowski move to third.
Come on, Kai.
So the Lions take a 5-1 lead. Hankenoff steps in. Runner goes. They throw through or on a double cut, so that's a stolen base there for Kennedy. So they'll have second and third. Pitch is down, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, second and third, 1 run in, 1 out. Lions lead at 5-1. Pitch, that's down and in. Ball 3. 3-1. Got some teams warming up. I guess they're going to be playing on this field next, down the left field line behind the left field fence. Got a team stretching out and hitting into the cage. There's a strike on the inside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike, swung on and missed, strike 2. So full count. We'll have a payoff pitch here. Tankenhoff trying to move the ball somewhere.
You got it, 3-2. Here you go, babe.
Payoff pitch. That ball's down low, ball 4. So a nice at bat there by Kylie. Loads the bases. Sydney Stewart will step up. She struck out swinging, singled up the middle, and then had a sacrifice bunt, so she's 1 for 2 with a run scored. Having a good day. Good day behind the plate, too.
Come on, 2-4.
Pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Repovich still out there. Pitch, that's grounded hard, foul down the left field line. So Sydney hanging in there, no balls, 2 strikes. Infield in, outfield relatively shallow. The 0-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. She climbed the ladder on her, couldn't lay off. So that's the second out of the inning. We'll bring up Avery Wiltermude. Avery singled through the left side, had a sacrifice bunt, and fouled out to first. 1 for 2 with a sacrifice. Called strike 1. Avery shaking her head a little bit there, didn't think it was a strike.
Here you go, babe.
No balls, 1 strike.
Well, yours have numbers on them. We don't.
The 0-1. In there, called strike 2. Shakes her head again. So not happy with the calls, but nevertheless, down 0-2. So the runners will be running on the swing here with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Toes the rubber. That's swung on and lifted towards center. And it's going to drop in. Throw to third. She's safe there. So that drops in for a base hit. She'll go to second on the throw. 2 RBIs, and that's going to break the game open there a little bit to make it 7-1. So Kennedy scores on the play. Rakoski scores on the play.
Come on, Lena. Good eye.
There's a ball to Elena Flynn. So the Lions have tacked on 3 more.
She actually just got released, 32. She tore her ACL last year. Really? Yeah. It was the silliest thing.
That's slapped foul at third. 1 ball, 1 strike to Elena Flynn. She's popped to second, singled to center, and walked. Swung on and missed. Try to slap it through the left side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch is nubbed up the third base line. That's going to be a tough play. She's safe, and that'll score a run. So that's an infield single and an RBI. Make the score 8-1. Just nubbed right up the third base line. The third baseman, Mankowski, threw to first as the runner crossed the plate, and Elena beat the throw. Elena's second hit on the day. Wilter moves up to third.
Yeah, one.
And Hankenhoff scores. Called strike to Cornelius. So the Lions lead at 8-1. Cornelius grounds it towards short. Up with it is Heisdorf. Throws over to Chris Offerson to end the inning. But the Lions bat around. They score 1, 2, 3, 4 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. No errors and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Mount St. Joe 8, Marian 1 on the Mount St. Joe Sports Network. We're back for the bottom of the 7th. Lions lead at 8-1. Sophia Cirillo will lead off the Marian 7th inning. She's popped to first and struck out swinging. So Leslie Raymer's trying to close the door here. First pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0. That's down low. 2 balls, no strikes. That's down low, ball 3. So 3 balls, no strikes. That's a 4-pitch walk for Cirillo. So we're going to have some type of substitution here. We'll wait on Roger Swanson, the home plate umpire, to let us know. So we're going to have number 12. Nevaeh Wagendorf pinch hitting. First pitch is a ball. Coach Godderwood's going to skip out to the mound here, see how she's feeling. Maybe getting a little tired here. Threw a little bit in game 1 and now in game 2. A little conference at the mound. Conference is over. Heading back to the dugout. And the pinch hitter, Wagendorf, steps back in the box with a 1-ball, no strike count. Pitch fouled straight back. One count. Pitch swung on and missed, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 on the way. Down. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good spot, kid.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. That's tapped towards third. Take the out at second. Safe at first. So they get the lead runner on the force. Elena Flynn coming across the base, threw it to first, but too late, so they do get the lead runner. They'll go fielder's choice 5-4 for the first out of the inning. We're going to have another pinch hitter, I believe. Number 7, Aubrey Bender will pinch hit for Lowe. Delivers, Bender swings and fouls it off. So she's coming off the bench, hacking. No balls, 1 strike. The women will be off till Wednesday, then they'll play another doubleheader. Called strike 2 at the knees. Check MSJLines.com. I believe we're doing one of those games on Wednesday. Ball low.
That's a good throw, kid.
And she makes it on a pass ball.
You're good, 2-4.
Down to second. Stewart had her glance off her glove, and Wagendorf with a nice jump at first to get to second. Pitch just inside. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is swung on and popped up. That's going to be a tough play. And she beats the throw. Coach Godowitz can't believe it. A little pop-up that Flynn came in on and it bounced, just couldn't quite get to it. It was a jam shot, through to first, and she beat the throw. So runners on first and third and 1 out. Beth obviously disagreeing with the call, but nonetheless. So we're going to have another pinch hitter. So Morgan Mack, number 13, is going to pinch hit. Right-handed batter.
Giving Coach the numbers of who it was because she can't hear either.
So first and third, 1 out. That swung on and fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1, swung on and fouled off. Quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Ground to the mound.
Hey, RBI, kid, RBI!
She'll throw to first for the out as the run scores. So that's a 1-3 ground out. Credit her with an RBI. Bender moves up to second. 2 outs. Wagendorf scores. And then we got another pinch hitter. And that's Vienna Wafel, number 6, Vienna Wafel.
Thank you, sir. Does he do this when you guys are down? I mean, obviously it's not.
So the Lions lead it 8-2. Pitch is high.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
1 ball, no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, another base runner out of second base in the track stance with down on all 4s. Ball low. Just missed. 3 balls, 1 strike.
No, yeah.
3-1. That's outside, ball 4.
Let's go, Macy! I used to play club with him, so.
And we got another pinch hitter.
Even if she makes a contract, she's not going to make a great contract.
See if we can get a number here. That's number 9, who is Macy Peace. Macy Pease, number 9, pinch hitting.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's actually so helpful.
So 2 runners on, 2 out. Lions lead at 8-2, bottom of the 7th. Looking to win a couple ball games today and go 5-3 on the season. Pitch, there's a strike right in there. Raymer's trying to close it out here. Leslie would get the win in both games today, as the Lions came from behind with 2 in the bottom of the 7th to win game 1. And leading here 8-2. Game number 2. That's a ball down low. The 1-1, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Marian down to their last strike. Pitch, that's a pop-up. Flynn over, makes the catch, and that ends the ball game. So in the Marian 7th, they do score a run on 1 hit, no errors, a couple left on. Final score, Mount St. Joe 8, Marian 2. We'll be back in a couple of minutes to wrap everything up. So we're back to wrap things up here. The Lions sweep a doubleheader, winning game 1 7-6 against Aurora. And then in game 2, an 8-2 victory over Marian just completed. In the doubleheader, we had Leslie Ramers pick up a win in both games. She's now 4-1 on the season. Pliner was the loser for Marian. She's now 0-1. They dropped to 1-3 on the year. The Mount goes to 5-1. So good day for Mount St. Joe women softball. Tomorrow we'll be over back at baseball. They're playing at 1:30 against Northland. We'll be on the air about 1:20 or so for a little bit of pregame and lineups. So again, very good day. If you want to check out stats and all those things, please go to MSJ Lions Sports, and it's all going to be there for you. Box score, statistics, all the things that you're looking for. So the women, again, improved to 5-3. For Blake Watson, Casey Fincham, this is Chuck Murray saying, until tomorrow afternoon, so long, everybody.